Welcome to latest News Blaster. In a moment that feels like destiny written in starlight, BTS's very own Jimin has officially crossed one of the greatest milestones of his career. His mesmerizing song has made its way from the soulful streets of Seoul to the dazzling lights of Hollywood, officially becoming part of a major movie soundtrack, and the world simply can't stop talking about it. The news broke out quietly at first, but within hours, it spread like wildfire across social media, igniting celebrations among armies all over the globe. Fans flooded timelines with excitement, pride, and pure emotion, realizing that Jimin, the artist they've watched grow from a passionate young performer into an international icon, is now leaving his voice imprinted on the very fabric of cinema. The journey from being a trainee in Busan, dreaming of stages he could someday fill, to becoming the voice that now sets the emotional tone of a Hollywood film, is nothing short of poetic. The movie's production team, known for their impeccable taste in soundtracks, reportedly chose Jimin's song for its deep emotional resonance, haunting melody, and the ethereal quality that captures human emotion in ways few artists can. Sources close to the film say that when the scene featuring Jimin's song plays, it elevates the entire cinematic experience, his voice blending seamlessly with the visuals, giving audiences chills and drawing tears from even the toughest hearts. Hollywood insiders are calling it one of the most powerful soundtrack moments of the year, comparing it to legendary scenes immortalized by music. Jimin's rise to this level of global influence has been both inspiring and awe-inducing. Known for his emotional depth, captivating stage presence, and angelic voice, Jimin has always been a storyteller, someone who turns every lyric into a living, breathing feeling. His artistry goes beyond boundaries of language or genre, and this Hollywood feature proves that his impact is not limited to K-pop. It's global, cultural, and deeply emotional. The song itself, though still under wraps, is rumored to carry a blend of cinematic strings, soft piano, and Jimin's unmistakable falsetto that pierces through the soul. Insiders reveal that the director personally requested permission from HYBE to feature Jimin's track after hearing it in a private listening session, saying it was the sound the film had been missing. For the production to reach out to a Korean artist and center their soundtrack around him is not just a creative choice, it's a statement about how the world now perceives Korean music as art that transcends borders. Since BTS's hiatus on group activities, each member has explored solo ventures, and Jimin's success story has stood out for its vulnerability, elegance, and emotional truth. His solo album Face broke records worldwide, debuting at the top of Billboard charts and proving his ability to captivate audiences even without the group's umbrella. This new Hollywood feature feels like a continuation of that legacy, a reminder that Jimin's voice has a cinematic quality all its own. Fans recall how his previous performances, from Serendipity to Like Crazy, carried visuals that already felt like movie scenes, dreamlike, surreal, and overflowing with emotion. So it's no surprise that a Hollywood team finally recognized that potential and decided to immortalize it in a film. Critics have already begun calling this move the cultural moment of the year, a fusion of East and West that highlights how music connects humanity beyond borders and backgrounds. As the news spread, Jimin's fellow BTS members reportedly congratulated him privately, expressing pride in seeing one of their own achieve such a monumental first for the group. Even though BTS have long been international superstars, this collaboration marks a historic moment, a BTS member's solo song being officially chosen as part of a Hollywood movie soundtrack. The significance of this can't be overstated. It symbolizes how K-pop has evolved from being a niche global trend to a mainstream creative force that shapes entertainment worldwide. Armies are already predicting that Jimin's involvement will boost the film's popularity, drawing millions of viewers who want to hear his voice in theaters. Many fan accounts have started campaigns to support both the song and the movie, trending hashtags like #JiminInHollywood and #FromSeoul to Hollywood across X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. What makes this achievement even more special is how Jimin has always remained humble, soft-spoken, and grateful. Despite his fame, he often speaks with humility, thanking fans for believing in him. His interviews often reflect his emotional side, his desire to make people feel understood through music. It's this sincerity that continues to set him apart, earning him not only fans but genuine respect within the industry. Producers and musicians in Hollywood have expressed admiration for Jimin's vocal tone, calling it emotive, timeless, and cinematic. For years, armies have described Jimin's voice as the sound of comfort, and now, Hollywood audiences will finally get to experience that on the big screen. Behind the scenes, the collaboration reportedly began almost a year ago, when the movie's music supervisor reached out to HYBE, expressing interest in featuring Jimin's song after hearing it during post-production. The process took months of licensing discussions, translation meetings, and audio remastering to ensure that the sound quality matched the film's emotional tone. According to an insider, Jimin personally reviewed the final cut to see how his song fit into the film, and sources say he was deeply moved seeing how perfectly his music enhanced the moment. The film's director, who remains unnamed for now, commented that Jimin's track transformed an ordinary scene into something unforgettable, calling the collaboration a dream come true. In Korea, news outlets celebrated this as another moment of cultural pride, highlighting how Korean artists are redefining global music narratives. Entertainment analysts say that Jimin's Hollywood debut represents a shift in how the industry values emotional authenticity. In a world where many soundtracks rely on formulaic pop, Jimin brings something real, a voice that feels lived in, fragile, and yet powerful enough to command attention in a theater full of strangers. It's no wonder the track has been described as the heartbeat of the film. Korean fans, meanwhile, have flooded local cafes and fan spaces with posters and banners celebrating the news, creating a festival-like atmosphere reminiscent of BTS's early success stories. The song's release on streaming platforms is expected to coincide with the movie's premiere, and fans are already planning streaming parties, reaction videos, and fan edits once it drops. Many anticipate that the song will chart globally, especially given the international anticipation surrounding Jimin's projects. Music critics predict it could become one of the most streamed OSTs of the year, and some even speculate about potential nominations for major film music awards, a first for a K-pop solo artist. If that happens, Jimin wouldn't just be breaking records, he'd be making history. Industry observers also note how this move benefits Hollywood itself. As movie audiences diversify and global fandoms become key to box office success, partnering with international stars like Jimin helps studios connect with younger, more global audiences. Hollywood is no longer the center of entertainment, it's part of a larger cultural web, one expert said. Artists like Jimin bring authenticity, passion, and reach that no traditional marketing can achieve. It's a symbiotic relationship. Hollywood gains cultural relevance, and artists like Jimin gain an even larger platform to share their artistry. For Jimin, this milestone may be just the beginning. Rumors are already circulating that he could collaborate directly with Hollywood composers on future projects. Some insiders hint at the possibility of a brand new song written specifically for a major upcoming film franchise, though nothing has been confirmed. If true, that would mean Jimin isn't just featured, he's becoming part of Hollywood's creative fabric. Through all the excitement, one thing remains constant: Jimin's ability to touch hearts. Whether on stage, in a studio, or now on the big screen, his artistry radiates warmth and sincerity that transcends language. The same qualities that made Serendipity feel like a dream and like Crazy Ache with Longing are now echoing through theaters, a sound that feels both intimate and infinite. The journey from Seoul to Hollywood isn't just about fame or geography, it's about connection. It's about how one artist's voice can travel thousands of miles and still make people feel something real. As fans around the world prepare to hear his song in theaters, the moment feels symbolic. A full-circle realization of everything BTS has stood for: love, passion, authenticity, and unity through music. Jimin has always said he wants his art to comfort others, and now, that comfort will echo through cinema speakers across the world. The boy from Busan who once dreamed of sharing his heart through dance and melody is now doing it on the grandest stage possible. From Seoul to Hollywood, his light shines brighter than ever, proving that true artistry knows no borders, and that sometimes, the most powerful soundtrack isn't just part of a movie, it's the story of a dream finally realized.